Hello friends, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel and in this website webscript.info, and in this video I'm going to talk about debugging, how you can debug your code. So especially I'm going to target my source code in this video, that is this is all about inventory management system, because many people are facing problem while they are trying to configure the inventory management system source code. So I'm going to show you how you can debug your code. So this video is all about debugging your code, solve your problem by yourself. It's very easy. I'm going to show you all possible path which you can apply while you are trying to configure that or any software. So just first log in, and here I'm going to do everything from scratch. I don't have a source code of inventory system, so I'm going to download it from my website. So here you can see inventory management system, right? And there are instructions. So, and you can see a lot of comments, like after clicking register it goes to infinite loading, and most of the comments are same, like infinite loading. So almost 80% comments are all about it's loading in continuously, it's not working. People are thinking I'm doing fraud with them, but it's not true. I'm giving you my source code completely free. You can download it easily. So you can see my downloading is begin. So just right click over here, show in folder. And you can see I'm going to cut it from here. This PC C drive, I'm using XAMPP. So for XAMPP users, they can go inside an htdocs folder. For XAMPP users, they can open that www folder. So here I'm going to paste it. So this is my source code of inventory management system, and I'm going to rename it, or let's extract it first. Okay, so extract all. You can see htdocs inventory, this is the folder, extract here. Extraction completed. So now just notice the folders, I'm not hiding anything. It's INV project 1, go inside public_html, and here all the files are. So I'm just going to rename it because I don't like this kind of name. So I'm going to rename it like whatever you want, you can rename it. So let's do this, INV_pro and it's renamed. It's INV_project public_html. This is the file, right? And you can use any text editor. I'm going to open that thing in my text editor. So open folder, htdocs INV_project. So you can see I have the project and public_html folder and all my files. So my first file, and for any web application the first file will be index.php, right? So I'm going to copy this file path and open your browser, and this is Google, and I'm using XAMPP, all you know. So first type localhost and go to your directory path. Okay, so here is htdocs, and I'm going to replace it with localhost. And you can see I have my folder, means my application is loaded. Now I'm going to log in. Okay, so first of all, before login I need to register, so just go and register here. So but just make sure you have created your database, right? To store your all the information inside for this application you need to create a database. So just go to localhost php myadmin. Okay, and you can create a database. So I'm going to create one database for my application, and you can give a name. So I have given the name _project. This is the same exactly like my folder. So database is created and _project. So this is a file and database is selected. So I need to export my SQL file, right? So I am sure I have a .sql file for this software. So it's constants and project. So this is the file, project_inv.sql. You'll have to execute this SQL file inside your php myadmin. So you'll have to go here and you'll have to click on import, click on choose file, locate your project folder that is inside XAMPP, right? So go inside and open the XAMPP folder, htdocs, and then inv_project. Open your folder, public HTML, and then we have database, then we have project_inv.sql. Open it. Now execute this file. Click on go and it will be executed. It will take time because there is a lot of tables creation. You can see, please be patient. So all my SQL queries executed successfully, and you can see here all the list of tables and all the queries are running so successful. And you can see here the table brands, categories, everything is here. Okay, now I'm ready to register. Okay, fine, we'll just try. Register, and you can see I'm getting a message, you are registered, now you can log in. Okay, let's see what happened actually. I actually don't know, so I'm just going to see it. I think users table, right? And you can see the email I have given riz@gmail.com, which is not available here. So this is the first bug in my application, and I'm really sorry for it, and I'm going to fix it. Okay, so you can see there is no email which I just registered. Why it happened? So open your folder, close the SQL file, and if you see there is a folder, JS folder, and you can see the main.js file is here, and there is the code register_form _login. So this everything is happening here. So you don't need to open your code first, just you need to identify things. So just right click here, console it, and before consoling, just go to the network. There are so many tabs like console, and here you can type your JavaScript code and you can check your variables exist or not. Here is the source tab. Here you can see all your JavaScript files are executing or not. So if you see, you can see here the JS folder is here. Explore it, and here you can see it's a network tab. So whenever you are trying to log in or you are making a request, your request is going to the server. You can see all those requests in this network tab. Okay, so first I'm going to open my source folder, then main.js. So you can see the JS folder. Inside this I have a main.js, right? And you can see this is a register form. Okay, so that's I'm trying to register. This is my file, this is my code which are going to register. So just to debug your code, you'll have to click on the side, left side. You can see the numbers 1 2 3. So you'll have to click on the left side. So you can see the line I'm clicking is going to debug. Okay, and so everything is going to match. This is the pattern which are trying to match, so I will put the debug in my main from where I'm getting the response. So you can see the URL here. I'm sending the request, so this is the actual file from where the request from. This is the file where I'm sending the request. So I'm gonna debug here in success, because here I'm getting the response. Okay, I'm not able to click over here. So okay, so these are the files I just debug. I want to debug these lines. Okay, and this is this is the problem. This is the actually this is very wrong, very wrong. Given that if this condition fails, you can see the data. If this condition fails, then simply go to the home page, index.php page, and show your register. So this is completely wrong, and I am really sorry for it. Now let's see what happened. So you can see I just click on the register, and again the first line of processes begin, and it is saying something. You can see the domain. It's a domain. Just debug it. I'm gonna write my full name once again. res@gmail. Now if I will click on register, I know the ID of this button is this. This is register underscore form. So when I will click, the debugging process will begin, and it will break the execution of the whole code, right? So let me show you how. Click on register. The first stop, right? It breaks the execution of the code, and here it's you can see this is the line where it's trying to execute, and this is a regular expression. So I don't have a problem with this because my syntax is correct. Now the second debugging code is on line 62, and here you can see loading effect, right? So this is the loading effect, and it started here. You can see there is a line overlay.show. So because of this line, it's just CSS, right? It's a CSS class which I am showing while user are trying to register. Once I get the response, I stopped. So you can see here, close it, and you can see the another line. It's executing, and if you hover over this data, so you can see the also the what is the data inside this data. So you can see the data is actually email already exist. So this data is email already exist is going to compare with email already exist. So this condition should become true, and you can see the message. It seems like your email is already used, and the same message we are getting here. So this is the first thing. I'll have to fix it. Actually I registered before this start, so that's why it's registered. If you see inside, I think I have that email. The problem is this is my inv_ project. It has some dummy users. It's all because of .sql file. So it's actually connected to my the another database which has the name project_inv. You can see here project_inv, and you'll have to change the database. So here you can see the database project_inv.sql, not this one, constants. Okay, so you can see the project_inv. This is my existing database. So I just created one database. I want to put that database here instead of using my existing one. So I don't want to use this database. I want to use this inv_project, which I have just created now. nv. So this is my database inv_project. That's it, and rest of the thing is okay. Let's save it. Okay, saved, and now I will not get this error because I'm registering first time with this email. Let's refresh. And always use, while you are trying to configure everything, so use Ctrl+Shift+R. It will hard reset your browser, so whatever the cache already available in your browser will be cleared. So now it's connected to my this new database which I have just created. So just debug it and let me try to register once again. I'm using the same email because I know this email doesn't exist in the current database users table. User type admin. Now click on register. The first execution breakpoint is here, and you can see it's a regular expression. I don't need to do anything. Second is here, and you can see if you hover this line, you can see the data is not defined. That's not an issue. Let's go in the, just let the execution flow. Now second line, you can see this is 8, right? So what it 8 means, this is the user ID 8 which just added in the current database, and this data is actually the ID of the user. So this is another my mistake in this code, so you'll have to correct everything, right? So this 8 should not be like, it should be anything like a proper message. So this is 8, right? This is not equal to this email already existing. Debug it, and then you can see this 8, this is also not equal to some error, and this time you got the message. Let me remove my breaking points. So now it's fine. Okay, you are registered now, you can log in. Let me check the database, browse, and you can see the riz@Gmail is now here. Earlier it was not present, but now it is here. Now I can log in. Log in. You can see I'm in my welcome page, welcome admin. Everything is fine. If you go inside new orders, you'll see the new orders, home. If you try to add, you are able to add data, right? See, there are some dummy records. It's all because of SQL file we have executed in the beginning of this video, which let me try to add. There is a problem or not. Category name, my cat, root, submit, and you can see new category added successfully. Open the manage file, go to the page 2, and you can see my cat is already available here. So it's working fine. In this way you can debug your code. And what other errors you can get? So like you can see I have a domain constant here, so I'm using everywhere this domain constant, so you'll have to change this according to your file, right? So it's initially, if you're using localhost, then this will be same HTTP localhost. Up to now everything will be same, and this is also equivalent to your C drive XAMPP htdocs, but you cannot use that thing because it's a server, so you'll have to use HTTP localhost for that. Now this is the name of my folder where my application exists, and this is the public under HTML. It's a constant, or this file is important for the server purpose. But if you load your file on the server, then you'll have to remove this line. This line is also not required, right? This public underscore HTML is not required while you upload this on your live server. So this is it. This is all about debugging, and I want to show you some other things. Like you can do more things. If you go inside the network tab, you can see up to now I have if you refresh it, just refresh it, and you can see there are 2 requests, and both the requests are towards the file process.php, and you can see the status of the request is 200. It means success. And this is AJAX request. You can see XHR, so it's asynchronous JavaScript request. Okay, that's cool. Time and everything is there. So if you click over this request process.php, you can see the electronics software mobiles. right? The list of categories we are getting here, and we are that category I'm showing here: electronics, software, mobiles. So this is exactly the same, right? Another request is process.php. You can see the Samsung, HP, Huawei. You will see here, sorry, you can see while you try to add. So here you can see that thing also, everything you can see here. And you can see if I do a mistake in the server side, inside my script folder, process.php, let's say, okay, so I have a manage.php file, and let's change the name of the folder, table1. First parameter I change the name, table1. So let's see how you will get there. You will not get error directly in your browser window. You will get error in the network tab, because this is everywhere I'm using asynchronous request, AJAX request. Okay, so refresh it, and you can see everything is fine here because that function is not called here. If you go inside the manage, and you'll see, okay, you are seeing error because you are seeing this error here because I called I'm sure I called this class inside my PHP, inside my view file, right? So you're getting, but if you're not getting your error in the view file, then you'll have to look in the network tab and the request. Then you can see your all errors from your PHP files with the line numbers, from where you're getting the error, everything you can see here. So this is all about debugging your code, how you can debug your code. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and also my next video will be about a real-time chat application using Firebase. So if you wanted to learn, if you're interested in real-time things like notification or chats, the Firebase is awesome. Everyone, you will see lots of videos on YouTube, like they are using AJAX call to show you the notification. That is completely wrong, right? So I want to show you the correct way which you can use. There are so many real-time things. One of them is Firebase. So Firebase is mostly used. Another, we can use Node.js to create real-time notifications or chat applications without any refresh, and it's all will be in real time. So guys, if you are liking my videos and you are interested to learn more, just let me know in the comment section, and I will provide you videos about that. And I'm really happy to provide you the content, like useful things. And I'm also a learner. I'm learning so many things and providing you. So whatever I will learn, I will share with you. And if you have any doubts, you can put your everything in the comment section. Thanks for watching.